Hello, it's Vidas Pinkevicius, and in this video I will share with you some tips about how to play correctly complicated rhythms, complex rhythmical figures 3 against 4. Here on the screen you are seeing 2 against 3, basically duplets against triplets, but let me just simply copy and paste these 4 measures because they will be very useful later on. Okay, later on very useful. Let me erase these simple measures. Now let's do 4 against 3. 4 will be in the right hand part and 3 will be triplets in the left hand part. 4 will be 16ths. Okay, we'll make out of the same sequence, out of the same exercise, a 16th note line. Okay, you are seeing what I'm doing. Alright, so the first half is ready. Let's copy and add it right here in measure 3, but 1 octave lower. Okay, then therefore we will invert parts. You notice 4 against 3 in measure 1 and 2, and 3 against 4 in measures 3 and 4. Okay, let's listen to it, how it should sound first in a slow tempo. Okay, of course it sounds really simple when the music notation software Sibelius plays it, but in reality it's not that simple, but it's doable. I will explain it very briefly in a second, but let's do a little differently here. Okay, this figure, because it will be later very similar, like that. Like that. And now let's copy it again to the bass part. Let's listen again. The rhythms will be the same, but the melody a little bit different. Okay, I intentionally changed the melodic outline of the 16th notes because in measures 5, 6, 7 and 8, 5, 6, 7 and 8, you can see very similar devices, rhythmical devices. You can see C and E right here, C and E. you can see D and F, or D and F, E and G, E and G, F and A, F and A. This is very similar. You see passing note D in 16th notes, and then the first note of the group, passing note E, and the first note of the group, of the second group, passing note F, and the first note of the third group, passing note G, and the first note of the fourth group. Okay, so you obviously have a question: how do you practice and perform 4 against 3 correctly? So very simple. First you have to think 2 against 3, 2 against 3, although it's written 4 against 3, but you have to think in 2 against 3, and omit and practice really, practice just 8 notes: C, E, D, F. You practice this measure, right? You have to practice this 5th measure instead measure 1. And 2 against 3 is not that complicated. You just have to put this E right in the middle between D and C. You just basically think in triplets: pam 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 pam. But this second 8th note will be sort of right in the middle. Therefore, in reality, your rhythms will sound like not pam 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 pam, but pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So this is the first step, how to manage 3 against 4. You do 3 against 2, or 2 against 3 basically. Okay, and once you can do that, once you can practice a few times repeatedly without mistakes, 2 against 3 or 3 against 2, whatever the case, here is, for example, invertible counterpoint. Then you have to go back and insert these 16th notes so that you still make an accent on here and here, D, F. Sort of you are still thinking in 2 against 3, but sort of playing all 16th notes. Listen again. Pam, 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 pam. I'm counting 8 notes. Pam, 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 pam. Okay. Or let's do in reality pam pa pa pam 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 pam. Okay, still thinking 3 against 2 or 2 against 3, but inserting the 16ths like 3 against 4. Okay, or 4 against 3, like that, like here. So that's the secret in performing and practicing 3 against 4. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and visit my organ training site, Secrets of Organ Playing, down-to-earth tips, advice and training for organists at organduo.lt. And you will find lots of articles, lots of useful information on any subject and category of organ playing. You can see right here how many hundreds of different categories basically. All right, And one of the greatest things here is that you can get free organ playing advice and training by email. Just enter your first name and email address and start your training now, instantaneously, for free, of course. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you again very soon.